Hey, are you fluent in Spanish, Spanglish, or sarcasm?
Don't worry, we are.
Join us at Attempting to Be Almost Mature on
The AM Chat with Abby and Mel.
So let's have fun, let's talk, let's get this going. Hola, chiquitita.
Hola, mami.
Hi. Welcome, everyone.
Welcome back. This is Abby.
This is Mel. We are excited to have you, and if this is your first time here, welcome. If you're returning, we appreciate you so much. So
we do. We love you guys. So with Cinco de Mayo that just passed, I'm sure everybody's familiar with Cinco de Mayo.
Cinco de Drinko.
Cinco de Drinko, as the Americans like to say. It just brought to my attention how, you know, everybody kind of celebrates the Mexican culture and our heritage and stuff. But it's mainly a made-up thing, guys. That's an American celebration. Mexicans, like in Mexico, they don't even celebrate that day.
It's 16.
Yes.
That they celebrate the freedom for Mexico.
Yeah, so Mexican Independence Day has nothing to do with Cinco de Mayo. It's actually September 16th.
Yeah.
Cinco de Mayo is just one of civil wars that they had. And I don't know all the details, but regardless, it's very popular and celebrated here in the States. And I just see mainly like the white people. Shout out my white folks. I love y'all.
Shout out going to their...
I love my Caucasians.
Going to get their margaritas on
Yes,
Cinco
they're
de
all
Mayo.
about it. They're
You know?
really big on it. And it looks like we've all jumped on board too, which is fine.
Any occasion to drink?
Any occasion to drink, I'm down. But I don't know, it just brought to light like things that I love about being Mexican or our culture, or things that I hate also.
Yeah.
Because it's like every culture, nationality, whatnot, has pros and cons.
Right, for sure.
So I just kind of wanted to talk about that today, just about things we love and things that we hate about our culture. Do you have any? Or
You know, there's so many things I love. I'm going to say like the top tier that I love is our food. Like,
Hell
I just
yeah.
feel like there's no better food than Mexican food. Like,
I know.
I just feel that way. I
agree.
You know, like everything, the food, the desserts, there's very little that I don't like, which the little things that I don't like are like lingua, because I can't get past what it is, because it's a fucking tongue. And most Mexicans that make it, like,
it's delicious.
your mom had a big ass fucking lengua in the sink, cleaned out. Ugh.
I love it.
I can't do it. No. Or tripas. Oh,
Yeah,
no. I don't
no.
want that either.
I don't like that.
But everything else I think I'm cool with, except for those kind of things. And but like, come on, like, there's nothing better.
Yeah.
Like enchiladas, carne asada. I really love all kinds of Mexican food. I don't like everything, you know?
I know.
You know how I love meat, you know.
No,
So.
we know.
Obviously. So I'll say my top thing that I love is food, and I miss my mom's cooking so much. And there was things that she would make that I still try to do now, and I cannot get it the same.
My gosh, same, man.
Like, I'm like, is it her, like, was it the pan she cooked it? I don't know. Was it the stove? I have no idea. But there's some things that I cannot master. And she would make the sopa with like sausage and papas. Like, she just cut it up, and it was basically like that soup in the fideo like tastes like, but with papas and sausage in it. And she would always say, this is what poor people eat. But I still make it now, and my kids all love it. So
it was something that she just made up.
yeah,
she
made it up, I think, because I don't know anyone else who knows what that is.
I mean, that's how it was. You know, you struggle, single mom.
Whatever you got in your house.
Yeah, she threw something together. Y'all loved it. Hey, it's a staple in the house now.
Yeah. So, and I'm still making it to this day.
That's
Like,
awesome.
Like, my brother will sometimes be like, man, I've been missing that, because, you know, like, no one makes that. That's not something you can just go pick up. So.
I know. I hate that. I miss a lot of my mom's food too. And I try to remake it, or I'm a terrible cook anyway. So yeah, I'm like, damn it, why doesn't it taste the same? The only thing I have mastered is carne con chile, like the guiso of meat. With,
I can't get that. I can't get it.
I finally got it. My sister like told me exactly what to do, and I do it to this day, and it's perfect. I'm like, oh yay!
Oh gosh, I like making sopa de fideo, but putting like chicken in it with what is it called? Zucchini. zucchini.
Oh, God, I love that too.
Oh, it's so good. Actually, I just made that not too long ago. But nobody really eats zucchini except for like me and maybe two of my kids, I think. So, but I love fideo in general, I think. Any kind of sopa.
Any sopa.
Like, how can you go wrong? You know what I can't fucking get right is rice. Just regular Mexican rice.
Yeah.
Like, I always mess it up every time. And I followed all these different recipes. I use my aunt's recipe, which is my mom's recipe, and I still don't get it right. It's either too mushy or it's too tomatoey or just something's always wrong with the rice.
Yeah.
Every fucking
Yeah,
time.
that is kind of hard. That takes a lot of practice.
It
for
does,
sure.
and I don't practice
enough. I know.
I wish I could cook more, you know? Like, I'm a decent cook, but I'm not going to say I can't make rice, okay? So
that's one thing I do know how to make, but I don't know. I guess I just feel, because my mom, when she was like an amazing cook, I come from a family of cooks. Like, my grandpa had restaurants, he had food trucks. My mom was an amazing cook. Like, everybody,
your mom was a good cook.
Was like top tier cooking experts, and me, I feel like it's garbage. Like,
it's not garbage.
Oh, I'm like,
oh
ew, disgusting. Why does anybody want to eat this?
Somebody eat my food, please.
Gross. The dogs are all gagging.
Yeah, I remember your mom, when my mom was sick, your mom would bring her food sometimes, and, you know, she wouldn't eat all of it, so sometimes I had to eat it. So I had to, yeah. You know who made some really good frijoles charros was Hugo's mom. Like, to this day,
she still kills it.
Nobody can top those fucking beans.
Really?
Like, if you had them, you would just, like, you could just live off of them.
I'm pretty sure I've had them.
You have to have had them. She's made them for everybody's birthday party. But, like, my daughter's, you know, going to get those beans just for her birthday. But I'm like, you need to learn how to make them because no one can touch those fucking frijoles. Like, they're the best.
That's
and
awesome.
She put some banana peppers in it now, and I'm like, game changer.
Oh,
they were already great, and then she started putting banana peppers in it, and it's like game changing.
Putting a little twist to them.
Yeah,
that's cool.
Look at her. She found banana peppers, and now she's throwing them in there. So, but those are the best I've ever had.
Yeah, but I agree. Our food is awesome. It's well seasoned. You know, like, just being Mexican, you're like, oh, you're all about, you know about the tamales, especially like, here comes the colder months, you know, or the holidays. You're like, it's like a staple. Like, tamales are gonna be made, menudo, pozole, you know, stuff like that. And I feel like what do other people have? Like, I'm pretty sure other nationalities have their awesome foods. Yeah, but like,
I don't know what they do.
I'm sorry, like.
It doesn't top it.
White folks love y'all. Like I said, I mean, there's white people in my family. It's like, what do they have? Hot dogs?
What do you guys eat? What do you guys eat?
What do you guys eat? Y'all do Taco Tuesday, and it's like Taco Bell.
I think they do for Christmas, like ham or something. No, I think so. Con gravy.
Con el gravy. I mean, we like ham too, but you know, it's
it's like a side dish.
Yeah, well, it's gonna be a little snack.
It's not the star. No, it's not the star.
He's not the star.
And you can just put anything in a tamale at this point. Like, anything goes in there.
But yeah, the food, that's definitely something I love too. Another thing that I love about our culture is, or being Mexican, I should say, is the music.
Me too.
Like, our music, like, we have, like, yeah, people make fun of it because of all the, like, polka sounds, like, and the accordion. It's like, okay, make fun of it all you want.
The accordion
but that shit goes hard. Like, we're not crying over these country songs that, I'm sorry, y'all, I'm not a country fan. Sorry about it.
I am.
I'm the least Texan you will ever meet. But we're not crying over just some guy talking about sitting on a porch and talking to God knows who, and he got his heart broken. They're just whining, fussing. Like, we have that music too in Spanish, like, you know, but we have our...
But, like, there's songs that hit and, like, everyone's singing it.
Yes.
Like, when we went to that place last time and Los Reganeros came on, the Columpio.
Yes.
That song came on.
It's like, we have songs that makes you want to, like, destroy your liver.
Yeah.
Because you want to just pound
like,
those drinks.
You could just, yeah.
And they're not talking about sitting by their dog outside.
I mean, that song's pretty deep, let's be honest.
It's some deep shit. Like, you can connect. And then You have your songs where you're going to get up and move and
Right.
dance and shake your ass and clean the house, like in
Clean the house. You know,
from
my
top
favorite
to bottom.
My favorite thing to clean the house to is Intocable. Like, I'm just a big fan. I've been a fan since I was like 12. So that's my
Yeah.
favorite. Like, I just throw on an album and I'm good the whole time.
Me, anything Spanish. If I'm cleaning, it has to be
Bronco,
Spanish.
really?
Oh God, yes.
Don't
I
even
love
get me
it. Don't even-
started.
Temerarios,
Yeah.
Liberación, Duelo.
Duelo. That was a good one too. I can't listen to
love
Los
them.
Palominos anymore, just because there's some damage there. But I loved Los Palominos. Like that one. Those songs get me. There's some good little love songs.
Yeah, but I love our music and I love being bilingual because I have so many genres of music I can listen to in English and Spanish.
Right.
And I don't know, I just feel like our music is deep, it's fun. Again, there's your chill, there's your rock en español.
Mana.
Like Mana
Yeah.
is like top tier.
Yeah, I saw Mana with Blanca last year, and I mean, like, I could have cried because it was so nostalgic, like, for me.
Yes. I know when I took my dad a couple of years ago or a few years ago, he had so much fun too. And because these guys are older.
They got to be, like, in their 70s.
It's like the Mexican U2.
Yeah.
They're super awesome. Like that's one thing that I definitely love about our culture.
Me too.
Is our music.
Speaking of music, you know what I love is the parties.
Yes.
I fucking love the parties. And I posted something a while back on Instagram where there was a guy like at Sam's Club with the cart full of beer.
Modelos.
And it was like the post said like it's either a 3-year-old's birthday party or a baptism. It's one of the two.
One of the two.
It could
Just
also be a
pick.
baby shower.
Yeah, you never know.
Because I recently went to a baby shower, and you know those like master huge like ice chests that you could put like a whole body in?
Oh yeah.
They had about 6 of those.
Jesus.
And I kid you not, there was one that had water in it and soda, and the rest
it was just booze.
the rest was all beer. I swear to God. And then the cutest thing for me is that they sent their children out there to pass out shots. I swear to God, this happened. We're at a baby shower.
That's
it's in a
awesome.
salon, so they had a venue for the baby shower, and beautiful like setup. And then like there's like a 6-year-old passing out shots to everyone.
You want one?
That's exactly what happened. Like, what is this? A paleta shot? Like, oh. You should probably not be serving. I don't know if you have a serving like license or anything.
I know our people just don't give a shit.
You know, the parties are insane. The quinceañeras are so fun. If you haven't been to a Mexican 15th birthday party at quinceañera, you're missing out because you don't know what happens. You know, grandma's going to take her shoes off and she'll be out there.
Yeah.
She does not give a shit.
I've seen a video where but it's an older black lady. She's so funny. She's just getting it. She's granny.
You know?
She's out there shaking it. She's about to take her fucking top off. And they had to stop her.
Senora.
She is so invited to the damn quinceañera.
She's coming.
She's
I like her.
coming. I want her at my next party.
I love older women like that, you know? So it's a vibe, and I hope to be that vibe whenever I'm old.
Definitely.
So,
But yeah, I mean, those are some good things that I love about our culture for sure.
you know what else I fucking love is because we're talking about music and parties, I love the dancing too. Like, come on. Like, honestly, I can sit on YouTube for hours and watch people at the club dancing.
Yes.
It's such a weird thing to
So
watch,
fun.
but I like to watch videos of like couples dancing at the Mexican club. I'm like, oh my God, that looks so fun.
I know. I wish I knew how to dance really.
I'm gonna say
Really
I'm
good.
like on a level of 1 to 10 for Mexican dancing. I'm gonna give myself about a 4.
Same.
4.
Yeah, me too. Like for myself.
You
I'm a
know,
strong 4.
Like I watch these videos and I'm like, I think I look like that when I dance, but
Yeah, I look nothing like that.
No, I don't. I'd probably look stupid, but
I have 2 left feet. I don't know which way you're going.
I don't have 2
Cool.
left feet, but I just don't. I've never felt super confident.
Yeah, me either. And then when they start like turning you,
The
it's
turns.
like stop.
I don't know how to do
I'm
it.
dizzy. I don't know which way to go. How many times you're turning me?
I'm wearing stilettos.
Like where are we going? Where are we going?
Yeah.
What do I do with you?
yeah.
what do I do with my
What do I do
hands?
with my hands?
Yes, that's exactly
What do I do?
how
What do
I
I do?
feel.
Yeah, I'm not feeling like I love to dance. Don't get me wrong. Like I'm gonna dance all night. If we go to a club that's Spanish music, I will go all night. But I'm not gonna look like a superstar. That's what I'm saying.
I love to watch people dance.
I do
like
too.
It's just amazing when they know how to dance really well. It's like,
Kim's actually a really good dancer.
gosh,
She's with her big old nalgas.
las
Grande
pompi,
pompi.
grande pompi.
Yeah, she's actually a really good dancer. So
she?
yeah, she is. I mean, I
Shout
guess
out, Kim.
she has too many
She's got them good
experiences
genes
to dance.
too.
Yeah, she's got good
Dominican,
genes.
Puerto Rican.
They both know how to dance.
Yeah.
And Mexicans 50-50.
You got us.
50-50. So we didn't make it through. But we can it's passable, you know?
Yeah.
It's not like going to be horrible, but it's not for sure what I'd like it to be. Maybe we should take some dance classes.
And another thing that I also love about just being Mexican in general is a lot of the stories that our families say, like, well, especially like for me, my parents both, they were born in Mexico and they came over here for a better opportunity or whatnot. I love to hear the stories from
Mexico
back in the day, like them growing up or like their parents and stuff. Like there was one really good story. I thought it was super funny. My dad, so this is just like a little fun fact, I guess, from my background. My dad would come work as a teenager out here to Texas before he even met my mom. He was like 16, 17. And of course out there, if you don't have money, you can't go to school. Like school was only for like rich or privileged people. So it's like he went to like 5th grade or something, and that was it. Anyway, he would come in the summer to work in Texas. He'd get here by foot, like crossing how he could, the train, whatever. But anyway, he'd come work. He said he'd never used a washer before. So he went to the laundromat and he just threw all his clothes, all of it, in one washer and poured the whole box of detergent in there.
Oh, no.
Yes, and he made a mess. And the lady that was there, like, you know, watching the area, she's like, oh my God, what did you do? You ruined this. And that she, like, flat out asked him, like, you're not from here, are you? Because luckily she was, like, Chicana, like she was from Texas, but she knew Spanish, and she's like, you're not from here, are you? And he's like, no, and I've never washed my own clothes ever in my life.
Oh gosh.
And she's all like, boy, you messed up my washer, like let me show you, you know, whatever. But I just thought it was so funny. Like, he tells me so many stories. I just love to hear old people talk, especially if they're older Mexicans. I don't care, you know, and sometimes people are like, I'm so sorry, you know, that they were just talking your ear off. I'm like, no, let them talk. Like, sometimes they're lonely and they just want somebody to talk to, and I don't mind. I love to hear stories.
I wish that I had talked to my mom more. Like, I wish that I would have gotten to know her, like, at that level better, because I didn't take advantage of that. So I'm glad that you did, because it is nice to know things. So I'll ask my aunt now some things about her past and stuff, because I don't really know a whole lot about their past except, you know, like major details, right? But I do like to hear about that too. And I don't really know much about my dad's background either, except for they worked in the cotton fields. So
my grandma did too.
So it was like their whole family. So I think my dad had, like, I don't know, maybe 8 or 10 siblings. I don't know. But they worked in the cotton fields. I don't know if the younger siblings did, but he did. So
how awesome. Yeah, I just love to hear, like, it's just amazes me how our family came from a whole different country just for a better opportunity. And the way I try to, like, see it is that's like me or you picking up and going to China.
Yeah.
And we're just going to start all over.
Right.
We don't know the language. We don't know the lifestyle. We don't know the culture. We don't know anything. We just know,
like, hearsay of what's going on up there.
Yeah, like, here we are. We're going to make things better. We're going to be better than what we were. Yeah. And it's just amazing. Like, it's, like, mind-blowing to me. It is
mind-blowing, because I wouldn't have the balls to do it.
No, I'd be scared. Yeah. That's why I see, like, my dad, and my dad to this day, he's like, I wanted something better for you. I did not want you to be born into poverty like I was. I didn't want you to have the life that I did. Yeah. Like, barely my parents, you know, making ends meet or we just ate beans or whatever because we're so poor. I didn't want you to have that.
Yeah.
He's like, yeah, were we rich here? No, but I knew for sure you damn well had it better than I did.
Yeah.
So I'm like, that's insane to me.
It's insane. Yeah.
Yeah, I just love it. I love to hear the stories.
Yeah. It's really cool.
So speaking of things that we really love, about being Mexican or within our culture, there's a lot of things that I dislike also, or not a lot, but there's just some things that bug me.
Okay.
It's probably throughout every culture, nationality, color, race, whatever. There's always going to be the drama in the family or the non-supportive person in the family. But I feel that Hispanics, I don't know, all Hispanics or Latinos, but Mexicans for sure, we have the haters in the family. I feel like, I don't know if you feel that.
I do. Yeah, 100%.
Okay.
There's always someone that's like judging your movements. Like, why?
Yeah, it's like, dude, I'm doing me. I'm paying my bills. Like, you should be happy for me or be supportive. Or if you don't have anything nice to say, don't say it.
Right.
Just shut up. I don't know. That's just something I felt like I should touch on today. And this is why. It's so weird. I was going to talk about something else, but I went and saw my wax girl today.
Mírala.
A shout out to Erika. And we were talking.
Gracias a Dios.
Yeah, I was a hot mess before I saw her. So she was hooking me up today, and we started talking. And we started talking about, she's like, what are you doing today? And I told her what I was doing. And she's like, shut up. I had no idea, you had this kind of plan going on, da-da-da. And I said, well, I've always been the type of person to hold off or wait until I've done something to say, look what I did. Not like to toot my own horn or say, mira lo que hice, or just to be a show off. No. Like, and I don't know I think that's something my mom instilled in me. Like, no andes diciendo nada si todavía no lo haces, no lo tienes. Because basically, like, don't talk about it because you're bringing that bad juju onto yourself, or there's always people hating. And I'm like, okay, I guess. So I don't know if that's that mentality I still have, but that's why about this podcast, I hadn't told anybody. Like, it was top secret, you, me, and just
like a handful of people.
Handful of people knew. But because of that reason, there's always a hater that instead of like congratulating you, they're just not going to say anything. Or you can tell it bothers them. Or, I mean, there's no positive words coming from them, or they criticize, like, why? Like, they're disgusted by it almost.
It's just I don't know. My thought is the jealousy, right? Like the jealousy of you doing something better than they did, or something they have not done. So
yeah,
that's what I always thought.
Or they're scared. Yeah,
right.
And that's what me and my wax friend, that's what we said. She said, just being first generation Americans, like, I feel like our family that is, we're still trying to get accustomed to the ways of here, of this is what the country or land of opportunity or whatever is said. I feel that they're like, no, pues ¿por qué va a hacer eso? Oh, pues ya se cree mucho, or she thinks she's all that now, or blah, blah, blah. Like, they always have something to say, or they're like, oh, well, that's a hobby. That's not going to get you anywhere. And it's like, and even if it is, who cares?
Right.
Like, it's making me happy. I want to do this because it looks fun.
Yeah.
I'm not saying, oh, I want to be the next Joe Rogan or anything like that. No, I
do want to be the next Joe Rogan.
Oh, yeah, that would be awesome. At least up there, close by. But yeah, and she was saying, yeah, like, some people, because she's very good at what she does, and she has said that some of her family has said, well, okay, well, you're doing this, but where's your real job? Like, where's your full-time job? And she's like, this is my full-time job. Like, I love doing this, and that's awesome, but that's what we were discussing, like, how our backgrounds, our families, they're just like, they look down on that.
Yeah, she's Hispanic also?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. So she gets it.
So, yeah, like, I don't know if you feel that, but that's why whenever we started this, I was like, I'm not telling anybody, because you're always going to get that negative feedback, or they're going to be like, oh gosh, just talking shit, and even if people do talk shit, we shouldn't care. But in the back of our mind, it does mess with you.
Yeah, and I think maybe it's just like I don't know if it's just our culture, because I see it for other people just in general. Like, for example, I never watched the Kardashians until this shit with Khloe and Tristan started. Let me just say that. But now I'm fucking hooked. But like, it drives me crazy when people judge them as parents because nobody has a fucking microscope on you. Like, nobody sees what the fuck you're doing all day with your kids to judge you. So I fucking like, oh my God, Kim's daughter's wearing hoop earrings. Who the fuck cares? Like, who the fuck cares? Like, no one should care. And that's kind of just how our culture is too. Like, oh, look at what she did, or look at what her daughter did, or and I cannot stand that. I can't. No one puts a microscope on you or a camera on you all day long and watches what you do because you're not fucking perfect. Like, your lifestyle can't be that great. Like, there's flaws in everyone's life. We just don't see them, right? So
everyone has something they're going through, and that's a good point. Like, that's a good way to put it. How you described the Kardashians, like, yeah, they have a camera in their face all day long, and we don't.
Right.
So that's why they get so much shit and backlash over everything they do.
Right. And I'm not saying they're like great parents, but nobody is. No one is. But like, the way that people treat their family because, you know, of who they are, right? Like, everything is so bad that they do. So it drives me crazy to see shit like that. But it is how our culture is too. That's how our tias are, or what, you know, whoever.
Yeah.
So there's always someone that has some shit to say.
Yeah. I just feel like, I mean, as I've gotten older, sometimes it is hard, you know, like they say, just if you don't have anything nice to say, don't say it at all. Sometimes it is kind of hard to keep your mouth shut. Trust me, I know, because I have a big ass mouth. But no, I at least whenever one of my friends is doing good, or it's somebody that I genuinely like and care about, and I see them doing good, I get so happy for them. And I'm like, oh my God, that's awesome. Like, congratulations. I will be supportive. Like, even if it's a small business and you are real with me and you've always been kind, I will support you. I will try my best. I mean, I'm not probably won't go to every single one of your events or everything that you have going on. Sometimes, you know, because life happens. But I will be very supportive. I will always have something good to say, you know, and be there for you. And I just feel that as a family that's Mexican, especially, they need to do that. I think they need to do that more often. Like, they should be more supportive instead of freaking hating on you or talking shit behind your back, because you know they are.
Right. Yeah. But I think, like, I'm going to say like 80% of my dad's family doesn't even know my name.
Oh my gosh, really?
So, yeah, like, they were definitely not supportive people. And I look at the way they treated me when I was a child versus the way I treated my nieces when they were children.
Yeah.
Night and day. Because I wanted my nieces to know that I loved them. Yeah. And I never wanted them to feel like I felt as a child. Because I was always an outcast. Like, we were fucking poor. And my family on my dad's side, I'm not going to say they were well off, but they were better than we were. And we always got those looks because we were, my mom shopped at Walmart or Kmart back in the day.
Yeah, Kmart.
But, like, my mom bought our clothes wherever she bought them. We got secondhand shit. Like, she did what she could do as, you know, as a single mother could. But I always felt it. Like, and that's another reason why I'm not good with accepting compliments. Maybe, like, for me and you, it's different, right? Yeah. But, like, I'm just not good at accepting compliments because I think people are fake. And I know that shit sounds horrible, but, like, since I was a child, because I always felt like I might have been complimented because my cousin got complimented because that was a real compliment, and you saw me next to her and you didn't want to make me feel bad.
Right.
So
you feel unworthy of certain words.
Right. Okay. But it's been since I was a child. Like, it's hard for me to, like, I don't like that. Yeah. That I don't like an overload of compliment. Like, it's too fucking much. Stop. I don't like it. I don't like it. It makes me feel weird. So, but I think it's because I don't like the fake shit. And I was old enough to recognize it was fake. Like, oh, you said that because I'm next to her. You know what I mean? Yeah. So my dad's side of the family was definitely not supportive at all. I would say that. I was definitely like the forgotten cousin. Like, everybody else was like pretty popular, I would say, except for me. But that's okay. Even, like, you know, when I grew up and I had bought my own house, and one of my aunts came over and she thought it was my sister's house, and My sister said, no, that's Melissa's house. And then she was like, she looked at me and she was like, this is your house?
Like her demeanor changed, her
100%,
attitude.
100%. Like, this is your house? Like, she thought I was a drug
rude.
dealer at that point. Like,
No.
yes, actually, yes, it is my house. But I would definitely say that side of the family has not ever been supportive, and I don't think they even know who I am at this point. So
that's sad. Well,
it is sad.
It sucks for them.
It's sad, but I'm not hurt anymore, you know? Like, I've kind of gotten over that, so.
Because, like, I mean, and sometimes family isn't just blood family. You can pick and choose who you want.
Yeah, for sure.
To be your family. Because sometimes a stranger who became a friend can become closer to you than actual family.
100%. Yeah, I think there are some friends that know me way better than
your family.
My family would ever know.
Yeah.
For sure. So
yeah, that's just a topic. Like, that was just something that just came to my mind today. And I was like, this is going to be a good little thing to talk about today with Mel. You know, it was just casually brought up as I was getting worked on. Me and Erica were just chopping it up and
waxing it up.
She's waxing it up, and she's like, you know, yeah, I get it. Like, there's always going to be that one or several people. And then we started talking about superstition and how she's like, yeah, my head started to hurt. And I was like, yeah, you know, you had ojo. Pinche ojo. All the negative, they just wear you down. So you got to go
rub yourself with the huevo when you get home.
Yeah, you got to go get the egg out the fridge and, do a little limpia.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I just thought I wanted to talk about that today because of that combo.
Did you ever feel any of that from your immediate family?
No, not really. More my mom's side of the family, not
extended, not
like the extended family. They were. I mean, she has family members that live close by in this town, but they weren't really close to us, and I feel like they always thought that we were different, like we weren't close to them, and apparently there was some little, like, he said, she said type a tiff between my mom and them, but it was all just a bunch of chisme.
Not your mom. Oh my God,
no,
she's so sweet.
Yeah, I know. It's like my mom loved everybody. Like, so it was just all puro chisme, and I was like, we're cool. Like, if y'all came around, y'all would love us, you know? And it was, they would be like, no, you know, because supposedly they always thought that we were bougie, or we thought we were better because we were born here and they weren't. And it's like, no, like, who cares? Like, if your family, we're cool. It doesn't matter where you come from.
We're equally poor, so it's okay.
We're equally poor, y'all. Like, come on
not
over.
Like we're the least poor of the two. We're freaking poor around here.
Yeah, so I mean, that's the only negative type vibe that I felt with her family, and then it made me feel like shit because I felt bad for my mom, you know, because of the chismes, and then it makes you feel some sort of way towards them, like you have some animosity,
like everybody's got to be mad at everybody now.
Yeah, and I'm like, fuck you, I don't like you.
I don't even know
you know, and I don't even know you, right? But it's, I mean, that's probably the only time I felt that with my family.
Yeah,
I mean, now it's like we're not eye to eye like siblings, but it's not like the way we're talking right now.
Yeah, it doesn't feel like
a competition.
Okay.
Yeah, nothing like that.
Yeah. I would definitely say that, like, when I was younger, in my 20s, which me and my sister are perfectly fine now, but I think that she wasn't supportive with the job I had at that time because I would work late, and
Oh, and you had littles.
And I had little kids. And so maybe it wasn't the right job for me at that time, but I just kept seeing the bigger picture. Like, I could move up, I could do this, I could do this. And I worked late nights, and, you know, it did hurt me because she would tell my mom, she's out doing this, she's out doing that. And because they thought I was not, it's like 12 o'clock, right? And I should be home, but I was actually working.
I witnessed it, y'all. I mean, she was.
Yeah, I was actually working. So it got to the point where I had to show my mom, like, I would take a picture of the clock out time and show her because she didn't believe me. And then I had like a little heart-to-heart text messaging session with my sister, and I told her, like, this isn't fucking cool anymore. Like, I'm a grown-up. I know you think I'm still a child, and, you know, I had my children very young, and I get it. You feel like you can say whatever you want, but it hurts. And then she just stopped. I guess maybe it just hit her that stop doing it.
Yeah.
Maybe she didn't see that I was actually growing up and I was trying to do the right thing. And of course, there were times where I wanted to go out and have fun. I was in my 20s, but
but you were busting your ass to take care of your kids.
Yeah, but it paid off. It paid off.
Yeah, it did.
I did, what I had to do at that time. And I fucking hated it. There was times where I would work like 20 days straight without having a day off. And I wanted the overtime all the time. So I was like, I'm just going to fucking work. Right. Mm-hmm. So, but it paid off in the end, but it did cause conflict in my immediate family for sure.
Yeah.
So, but we're over it now, obviously, because that 20s were a long time ago. For me, my 20s were a long time ago. But I think, you go through those things and you grow and you get better and you get stronger. Or you don't, or you just fucking leave those people. So
yeah, you just move on, especially if they're haters and they can't be supportive of you. Fuck them. Move on.
I say fuck them too.
Yeah, it's like you don't need them. You don't need that shit weighing you down.
Yeah, because I think even like when I look back at the family that didn't support me, like I'm definitely better off they are at this point.
Oh hell, I'm sure.
Yeah, so I mean, I hate to say that, but goddamn, like, y'all looked at me like I was fucking trash, and it hurt as a child, and maybe they didn't know that. Maybe they didn't understand the way a child develops, comes from the things that happens around them. But
I know, it's sad.
Yeah, but I don't have any connection with any of my dad's family, for sure. Except for a couple of cousins, I would say that. Like, I could still chop it up with my cousins, but...
Hey, you used to have a real cute cousin. I remember.
You better not be looking at him. I know exactly who you're talking about.
I don't even remember his name. I just know it was a guy. We would see him around.
Yeah, he would be out whenever we were out sometimes.
Yes, and he was super cute. Like, all the girls liked him.
He better not be listening to this.
I don't even know your name,
all
boy,
the girls
but he
did.
was so
all the
cute.
I know exactly who you're talking about. Yes, because actually I did love to spend time with him. And he has one daughter, I think, that's like maybe in her 20s at this point now.
Oh, my God. Was he much older than us?
No. He was young. He was... No, I think he's 2 years younger than us.
So he started young too then?
Yeah.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. He has one child, but...
I'm sure he did.
But I haven't talked to him in a while, but he definitely was like, that was his world. His daughter was his world. So he, I don't think he has any more children or anything like that.
Sorry, that was so random. I was like, wait a minute. I was like, because I know you had a hot cousin and all the girls loved him.
Let me call him right now.
Yeah.
That is true though. Like, several girls might like, hey, stop.
That's my cousin, you sicko.
Yeah, people are like, that was my brother too. And I'm like, stop it. Look, if y'all want to talk to him, don't look at me, and I don't want to hear shit about it. I don't want to hear shit about how he looks like Jason Momoa, because I think y'all are disgusting. It makes me sick.
Anything else you want to share?
On that, I think it's just about looking at the people that are supporting you and being able to acknowledge those, bright spots in your life, and if they're not fucking a bright spot in your life, then get rid of them. Like, I know it's your family, but like, not get rid of them literally, but don't make them
don't associate with them.
A person of contact for yourself. Yeah. So.
Okay. Awesome.
All right.
Well, I have a peep word of the day.
Oh my God.
Yay. A ver. Tengo... Well, I have several, but let me see. Which one do I want?
Which one?
I am going to say bumps.
I don't know this one.
Bumps? You don't know?
Mm-mm.
Okay. Hace frío, me voy a poner mis bumps.
Oh, God. I don't think I've ever heard this. It's cute, though.
It's P-A-M, like Mary, P-S, bumps. It's sweats, sweatpants. I know. My tias in Mexico, they all say los pumps. Ponte unos pumps.
I've never heard that, but it's adorable.
Like, pumps? Are we talking about heels?
Like, you're going to get your shoes on?
What? Yeah, it's so funny, so cute, but bumps is a good one. If y'all know of another word, please share it with us. We'd love to hear it. I mean, I don't know. I've heard pants, like pants, but they say it with an accent for sweatpants. Pants, but my tias say pumps.
I like it. I like it. Tias, I like it.
It's cute.
Yep. I think it's adorable.
To my tias.
What part of Mexico are they in?
They're in Piedras Negras, Coahuila.
That's where my dad was from.
Shut up. For real?
Yeah,
Oh my
I don't know anything
gosh.
else. That's all I know. I've never been there.
That would be wild if like
We're cousins.
we're related
Oh my
like
God.
somehow.
Yeah, that's all that my mom ever told me about.
Yeah?
Like where he was from. That's all I know.
That's crazy, dude.
I've
I'm
never
gonna
been
have to
there.
investigate your dad's side of the family. Watch my family over there know his
Yeah,
family.
I don't know anything about it. Mm-hmm. But
I mean,
that's the word.
it's a big city, but you never know.
You never know. And my mom, I actually don't know. I have no idea where her parents were from. But I know she was from Corpus, of course, but I don't know where.
They're probably from like Tamaulipas or something like that borders that area.
Yeah.
The valley.
Yeah, I just remember my mom telling me that when they moved to Texas, my grandpa was very adamant about them being American. Like, they needed to be American. Like, my aunt would dye her hair blonde and shit like that. Like, they needed to talk American and be
Isn't
accepted.
it weird?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They
Like,
wanted to be accepted. Mm-hmm. So, I thought that was weird because I love being Mexican.
Yeah. And I feel that's how the older generations were. Like, you have to do your best to fit in or don't speak. I can't remember who I've heard that from one time. I don't know where I heard it, but apparently, like, you were forced to speak English. They were like, don't you dare speak Spanish outside of the house. And that's how they lost being bilingual or their Spanish, because they were like, hell no, don't speak Spanish. Like, we need to be American.
Yeah, I don't know. My mom's English wasn't good, but her Spanish was not good either. So I'm like, what do you speak? Because your Spanish is not good and your English is fucked up.
I've heard some señoras talk like that, the chicanas. It's like, pobrecitas, because same thing. Like, they weren't, they were told speak English, but they had Spanish at home, so they're just screwed.
For sure, yeah. Like sometimes I just didn't know what she was saying. I don't know what the fuck. Speak one. Pick one and talk right, please. Ponte los chus.
Choose.
Los chus. Mom, I don't know what that is.
My mom had some crazy ass words too.
Like, I don't get it. I don't know what you're saying. Yeah, so she would speak, I guess, as a child, she would speak English. But yeah, then she's fucked up either way. English, Spanish, don't understand it either one.
No entiendo.
Yeah, so I do want to tell you that I learned that twerk has a Spanish word.
What is it?
Because I was so curious. I was listening to Besties by Karol G, and I could not get it. I could not crack the fucking code of what she was saying.
You're like, I want to sing.
She kept saying to put her nalgas somewhere, and I was like, what is she saying? A poner los nalgas a what? Torquear. That's how you say twerk in Spanish.
Torquear?
That's exactly what she said.
Spanglish.
I was like, where is she putting her nalgas, first of all? She kept saying it. Like, I don't get it. So I looked up the lyrics. And there is a Spanish word for twerk. So I just want to say that's my Spanish word of the day. Or the peeps word of the day. Because it's made up by us. Because I'm pretty sure if you look in the dictionary,
it's non-existent.
It doesn't live there. But it should.
It should. And isn't there like a lot of urban dictionary or whatever, like a lot of these made up words these kids make up these days? Aren't they like progressively making it into the Webster's dictionary?
For sure. But that one needs to, because I mean, it's a fun word to say.
I know.
It's a fun word and I like it.
There's so many words that are so much fun to say in Spanish. Like, I love to say the word chicos.
Chicos,
vámonos. Chicos. I love to say that. Like, whenever I'm gathering a group of people, especially young people, I'm like, chicos, vámonos.
I love putear, because I just think it's a fun word.
That's fun.
I'm not lying to you. I love that word. I know, like, it's not an appropriate meaning. Like, I can't say it in front of everyone. But it's just a fun time.
Where are you going?
We can't tell you. It's a fun time. It's what it is. So,
yeah, some words are super fun.
That one's a fun one. I enjoy it, and I think it's just a fun time. So
I love it.
We got some DDMs coming in, and we got some exciting ones coming in. It looks like, with Cinco de Mayo passing and 16 is coming up. We just had some Mexican people in our inboxes. I don't know. So the first one, this is going to come from, if you're a boxing fan, then you're fully aware, but Saul Canelo Alvarez.
Oh,
so
Canelito.
shout out. Shout out. But Canelo doesn't know as much English as he probably should, being a public figure, but he tried his best sending us the DDM. So
hey, he's trying.
He tried. He tried. He said he needs a baby city.
Un baby city.
He says, "Hola chicas, I love you show, and I fight for you both."
Oh,
Y que vive
wow.
la raza. I don't know. That's what he says. So he's trying,
Canelo.
because we're like Spanglish. So
Yeah.
Shout out.
Shout out. We appreciate you repping our folks, our peeps.
He's all about being Mexican, 100%.
He is. He's all about it, but he's pretty bougie. He's got a lot of money.
He's a bougie Mexican for sure. Yeah. He's not gonna, be the type that stops at Burger King for a snack or something. So.
No, he would never.
He would never. So anyway, shout out Canelo and shout out to all the boxing fans out there.
For sure. Oh, well, speaking of a DM from a Mexican, here's a really good Mexican that we all love. I've loved him since I was like 6 years old.
Ooh.
Mario Lopez.
Oh, man.
Shout out Mario. He's
AC Slater in the house.
AC Slater. He's still fine. Still fine. But he said, "Hey, Abby, say what's up to Mel."
Hey.
Hey. And he said he'd be honored to be on the show.
Oh, my God. Tell him to come through.
He already like hosts all kinds of shows all the time.
I wrote him a note to take me to prom, but he never answered me.
He was with Kelly.
He was with Kelly Kapowski.
Yeah. So he said he'd be honored and he's ready to come. Just let him know.
I'm for it.
I am too.
If he could wear that little wrestling leotard that he used to wear on Saved by the Bell,
Yeah.
even better.
No cup.
Jesus. Why do you have to be like this?
I'm sorry.
Why are you like this? I'm asking him to wear the uniform and now he's not going to do it.
I'm sorry. We love you, Mario.
Oh my God.
Whenever you want, babe.
Whenever you want.
Come on down.
Yeah. So, we got another one. All right. So, no surprise here. Dwayne, back in my inbox, as always. Anyway, he says that he loves the last episode. He was cracking up. He loves all the content. Keep up the good work, guys. And then he says, thanks for the cheat day breakfast, babe. I made his cheat day breakfast the other day. So don't give me shit about that. I mean, So anyway, he said, thanks for the cheat day breakfast, babe. Your cakes are way better than Abby's. Pancakes. Love you so much. The final boss. That's what he said.
Oh, that's cute that he makes you cook or that you want to cook. No.
I wanted to. God.
He never lets me cook. He says, let the chef do that.
No, but this is like a more intimate setting though. So,
Shut up.
it was an intimate moment and you know what? I made him cakes and he
Calumnias. Liked it. It's all a bunch of fucking lies. It's all lies.
Don't be mad because he ate my cakes, all right? Don't even get upset about that.
Those baby flapjacks. Well, he sent me a message and he said, Hey.
Here we go again with the weird haze. Why does he call you with that bullshit?
He likes to be weird because he knows that I'm weird.
He would never say that. He would never say hey like that.
He likes to be goofy around me because I'm a freaking weirdo. But he said that he wants to buy me a house anywhere I want it. Mainly, he wants me to move to Hawaii.
He said Antarctica because he don't want to see you.
With the penguins. It's fine. And he said that he's going to move in with me full time.
Really?
He did.
Huh.
He said that.
Because he told me that the reason he put the XFL headquarters here was because he was going to be spending more time with me. So
he's full of shit.
I just find it hard.
He's a fucking rascaloon. He's buying me a house. And he said, anywhere I want, he's moving in full time. But he's never fucking home, so I don't even know what that means.
What if he buys a duplex and I'm your neighbor? I'm the fucking neighbor.
Be like, ma'am, do you have some sugar?
I'm looking for Dwayne's grippy socks. Do you have them?
I do not. That's disgusting.
You don't even understand. You wouldn't get it. So anyway, all right. Well, thank you so much for the DDMs, guys. We love them. Keep them coming. Dwayne, of course, will continue this conversation outside.
For sure. I want to definitely give a shout out to all our loyal listeners and the people who love to give us feedback. We love you guys. We appreciate you. You are not going unnoticed. We appreciate you. We love you.
We're taking notes, though.
I know.
Like, you're telling us stuff. Everybody who's been telling us stuff, like, we're having, serious conversation about adding things in and how do we fit this in and topics that people have given us. And we really just appreciate the love and the support because that shows that, you really have our back. So we appreciate that.
Yeah, for sure. Especially some folks that we thought would, show us some more love and support. Yeah. They haven't, and vice versa. Like the ones we thought weren't are. It's crazy. It's
maybe they'll jump along the bandwagon later.
Maybe later. Who knows? But we appreciate everyone who's definitely backing us up. And hopefully real soon we'll be going video so y'all can see our faces and us laughing and being stupid.
We have had a lot of requests just to have video.
We have.
Which, like, I don't know why you want to look at me, but
you're
not going to like
guys,
it.
We come in here sometimes, we look a little rough, but hey.
If you want to see it, we're going to show you.
We're going to show you.
I'm going to try to get Abby to show you a boob or something. At least one. At least one. Do it for the people.
You guys may have to start paying a little something,
That's the Patreon and OnlyFans page, not this one.
No, that won't be this one. We'll let you know if we start a Patreon or something. But no cap.
No cap. Dead ass.
But yeah, we do appreciate you guys for sure. And we want y'all to know that because we discuss this all the time.
All right, guys, that is going to wrap this one up for you. We appreciate you listening, and we appreciate all of the support that you guys are giving us. If you are not following us on social media, please follow us at the AM Chat on social media platforms. So we're closing it out saying, do what you want.
Love what you do.
Stay almost mature.
We'll chat soon, babes. Y se bañan.
Bye.
Bye.